Hey, Happy New Year. Thought I should finish recording it here in the backyard instead of at church in case Leo or Jamal or someone like Sandy wanders by. I guess Sandy's here first. Um, Happy New Year. When we were planning this series, what does it mean to be open and affirming? One of the questions that I asked many of you was, are you familiar with Clobber Passages? And would you like to learn how to respond to them? So Clobber Passages, for those who are not familiar, those are that small group of Bible verses which are carefully chosen, taken out of context, and used to clobber people over the head in an effort to condemn them or convince them that their actions are sinful. When it comes to the topic of homosexuality, there are only 6 clobber passages. Those 6 are used again and again and again. Let me tilt the camera down so they can see you better. There, because you're really the star of this. Yes. So when I ask, are you familiar with those clobber passages? While you weren't familiar with the term, when I explained it, you knew exactly what I was talking about. And when I ask, would you like to learn more, or would you like to learn how to respond to these clobber passages, the answer was yes and yes and yes. So today we are going to hear the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, one of the 6 favorite clobber passages when it comes to talking about homosexuality. And after we hear it, we will deconstruct the myth and deconstruct the misinterpretations, because that's what really gives it the power to clobber. We will use the historical critical approach to biblical interpretation to reconstruct our understanding of how this story reveals God's word, God's work, and God's grace.